Hey everybody, my name is Marty Pollack. I'm one of the managing partners of Torch Coffee here in Pu'er, China. We're a roastery and an education provider that works directly with farmers in China and throughout the rest of Asia, and abroad as well, but mainly focused here in Asia. And one of the many things that we do is training farmers to increase the quality of their coffee and then providing that high quality coffee to customers throughout the China and greater Asia market. In our pursuit to provide really high quality specialty coffee, we've always been looking at ways to increase efficiency and to use technology to make a higher quality product. And Sovda, when they first showed up on the scene, we were super interested to talk with how we could partner with them. And the first product we used from them was the Pro Mini. In fact, we were the original, as far as I know, we're the original Pro Mini user. That we have the old first Pro Mini that was ever made here in our factory. And since that time, we've been using the Pro Mini now for, I guess, 3 or 4 years in our factory here, and it's been a great color sorter, allowing us to use a lot more naturals and honeys and coffees that traditionally have higher number of Quakers. And since that time, we've also expanded from just the color sorter to also using a couple other Sovda products. And today I want to show you some of those. Rather than focusing on the Pro Mini, because the one we have is old, though it's still very functional, it's not as beautiful as the new one. So I want to show you guys the Destoner and the Weighin Fill machine that Sovda's offering. So here I am with the Sovda Destoner. We just recently added this to our production line. We were using another Destoner in the past that was not very efficient, and honestly it didn't have great results. We were still finding occasionally stones and small bits of metal in our coffee. All roasters have, if you've been roasting for a long time, you've had that experience where you painstakingly procure and roast and pack and ship coffee to a customer only to have a phone call that says, hey, my grinder burned up because I found some sort of foreign object in the coffee. And that's just not a very good feeling. So we started to search for a really good Destoner that wasn't going to be killing us financially. A lot of the Destoners on the market are really outrageously expensive for the degree of technology that goes into them. And so since we already had a relationship with Sovda, when they came out with this one, we bought it immediately. And I want to show you how it works. It's really a simple concept. It's a hopper, so we put all of our roasted coffee, once it's been color sorted, into the hopper. And there is a magnet plate that will catch all metal objects, whether it's screws, bolts, nails. All the coffee passes through this magnet plate, and then it vacuums the coffee up into our Weighin Fill machine. And during the process, heavier objects will fall down into this tray, and roasted coffee will go through. So I've got a couple kilos of a Yunnan Natural, really, really nice coffee this year. I'm gonna go ahead and add this to our coffee. I've got some stones, some screws, some bolts, all kinds of different things. So here we go. And I'm just gonna drop all this in, and we'll turn it on and suck the coffee away. Okay, so let's see what we can find. We've got a screw and a bolt. These would be lovely in a grinder. So those are no problem. And then in the tray, we've got a little bit of coffee and a number of stones, small bolt or nut. And so the amount of coffee you lose each time is very minimal, and the amount of objects that you pull out is pretty significant. So anyway, that's how the Destoner works. So this is the precision fill. We've recently color sorted our coffee and destoned our coffee. Now we need to pack it. Being in China, we've experimented with a bunch of different Weighin Fill machines. They're pretty easy to find on various Chinese e-commerce platforms. Finding factories that'll make a Weighin Fill is pretty simple here, but precision and speed and reliability were really problems for us. So we went through quite a few, because honestly, I'm very reluctant to spend money that I don't need to spend. As a startup, as much as we can save money, we're happy to do so. But after trying for years with different Weighin Fills throughout China, I think we've tried 4 or 5 different machines, I finally said, okay, let's go ahead and get one of these. And we've been really happy with it. So a few things I like about it: it's got a really easy user interface, which is in English and Chinese, easy for me to use, easy for my team to use. It can fill bags between 50 grams and 5 pounds. And it's really quite accurate and super fast. So it's big, which allows us to have a significant amount of coffee up in the hopper and not have to refill it all the time. We use a lift, so we don't have to climb up and pour the coffee in. So we lift the coffee directly from the Destoner directly to the Weighin Fill. And so I'm gonna show you how it works. This is a 100-gram bag. It's our smallest size bag that we do at Torch. And I already have it filled up with 100 grams. It actually went to 102. But I'll show you how it goes in, and then we'll do a 1 kilo bag as well. So anyway, it's pretty straightforward. Put the bag here, step on the pedal, and it's full. It automatically refills. So you can do another 100. I'm gonna actually change it to do a kilo because we don't really need to do a bunch of 100 grams. One of the other things I like about it, we have these removable heads. So this is for 100 grams. You can use it for 1 kilo, but it slows down the flow because it's fairly thin. For a kilo bag, we use these. And you just clamp these on. To switch, it's pretty simple. I just go to adjust, 1,000 grams, okay, exit, start running, and it'll immediately fill 1 kilo. So, put the 1 kilo bag, this one, if I want to keep going, it's ready again. 2 kilos. Three kilos. So that's the precision fill. It saved us a lot of time. It hasn't had any maintenance issues since we've gotten it, so we haven't been down on production, having to go back to scales and funnels and horns of plenty and all these ridiculous things that we have used in the past to try to fill coffee. We just come in, bag our coffee, seal it, and ship it to customers. So I hope this was helpful. If you're running a roastery with decent volume and you're finding stones and weighing to be something that's slowing you down and decreasing your efficiency and production speed, then I would recommend it to look into these Sovda products.